as much, and I played FOC. I feel like Pharaoh doesn't have any escape. So, how is he supposed to stay alive?
With Pharaoh, you don't really have escape. You just press mummy wall, and you try to run away.
Okay.
that's the only escape mechanism from. Oh, we see Moira ported bottom end. Oh, he gets easily counterworded.
Okay, I mean that's pretty good for help one right
Okay,
there.
so it looks like I got the lanes right.
Yeah.
Basically.
You can have a Wing Magnus, Iker with FA, Moira. I think except Kraken is mid. We see Moira with Corrupted, Monarch.
Oh.
You did get the Soul Reaper top. You did call that out with the.
I was just wondering how are they gonna lane with Corrupted and Moira where. So it's probably gonna be. Looks like it's like a roaming Magnus tri lane.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Okay. Yeah.
Which is good. They're gonna shut down the bottom lane, but.
Right. So so as long as they play well, they're guaranteed like they're like that lane's gonna do well as long as they like play like as expected. Basically, is what I'm getting. All right. Okay.
I think this game is the most gonna be around mid. This is where the action is gonna happen, and bottom as well, because we're gonna see like a Magnus going a lot mid and bottom as well.
Yeah. Trying to get picks, trying to put pressure on both those lanes so that the person, his team, can get the farm.
Yep.
Yeah. Pharaoh was just gonna be suffering for a while. I can see. He's being pushed back by the Monarch.
Yep. There's nothing you can do as a Pharaoh there.
Nope, not really. He's still managing to get his speed.
Oh, bottom lane. They're going for Moira.
Going after Moira. Are they gonna get the pick? Yes, they are. Excellent stun from Magnus, managing to just get that pick. And Iker's just harassing the Corrupted Disciple, making sure he backs off, that he can't get more farm, and that they can pick him a bit later. That was great. That was great. That's exactly what I want to see from roaming Magnus, from what I can see. He's just there, just stays back, and whenever there's a pick, he just tries to get it.
That's gonna be his job. Take over the room's bottom. Stack, pull, get level 3, so he can roam around, get his striders.
Okay. Right, so this is really gonna be a difficult lane for Hellborn bot lane. This is gonna be. I don't know how they're gonna manage to actually do something here. Man, that Trident's gonna be hard to fight against.
Yeah, you really can't without the pull camp. It's really hard.
If we go mid, Pebbles is getting it's getting a bit roughed up by the Kraken. I don't think Kraken has a way to kill the Pebbles just yet. Except if Moira. I think Moira's trying to get the flank here. We're gonna see. Okay, Mistletoe gets the stun off. Moira gets the stun. Kraken gets the stun. Okay, is he gonna get him? He's just one hit away. But he's just a bit too slow. He's probably not.
He has Q. He has Q. He just needs vision.
Okay. Oh. There, he does even need it. All he needs is just a right click.
Yep, really good rotation by Moira.
Yep. See, Magnus is there, but I don't know. I think he'll be able to do much. Yep. Yeah, I mean, we can see Moira saw that there's no use trying to compete.
I think Pharaoh is gonna die.
And Pharaoh is dead. I mean, that is to be expected. It's going to be a rough one for him. It looks like they're trying to push top lane just a bit, trying to get more, which I think they should. I think right now, since top lane is really weak, they should just keep trying to put pressure, keep trying to get that tower down as fast as possible. Right now, Moira's went back to bottom lane. But yeah, as I was saying, Corrupted here is just, you know, he's just, and he did, like, I feel like Moira's probably gonna be roaming a lot more, probably gonna leave Corrupted to be on his own a bit more, since there's no use, I feel like, Moira trying to defend, trying to support the Corrupted here, because they're just both gonna die. See the Acre going in. Forsaken stun gonna go out. Are they gonna get the kill on the Corrupted? Ooh, they're not. Nice stun from the Moira.
Yep, so basically on that lane, Moira is just gonna try to save Corrupted when they go for him. Because basically Moira Q can stun 4 people. So
yeah. So you need to bring a lot of people to actually stop Moira. You see Magnus trying to come in from behind the tower.
well, they think Corrupted didn't go base probably, or maybe they're trying to kill Moira here.
Yeah, so the Magnus sees the Moira, but I think the Moira knows something's up because she's just backing up.
Yeah.
But they're going right after the Moira. Got the stun. Got the crippling volley. Forsaken gets the pick, and I think Corrupted's gonna fall here because he's just on his own. He's just there on his own. They don't even get the pick, the counter pick on the Acre. This is looking a bit rough for bot lane. I really don't know. Like, I feel like the team needs to have a solution to this, because the FA is just getting more fed. More and more fed, and at some point they're not going to be able to do anything. Do you think that's accurate? Do you think, like, they should... Do you think it's that much of a problem right now?
I don't think they have, like, a solution right now. I think they're just gonna try to, like, keep Magnus and Icor bottom so they don't go, like, mid or top. Okay. So Reaper can just farm in peace.
Okay.
So this,
go ahead.
As you can see, you're gonna see Monarch stack a lot in the jungle.
Yep.
And so Reaper is gonna go immediately there when he's like level 7, and he's gonna get like a really big spike in the farm.
Okay. Yeah, because all his abilities seem like just to be about just like being able to just use Q and then get money off, not money, mana off of his E right after.
Yeah.
You can just keep farming.
Keep farming, really... getting mana, and then it's just on repeat mode.
Yeah, just keep doing that over and over, and you get a bunch of.
Yep. Okay, so we see Magnus and Pebbles going bottom.
Magnus has the Invis rune. Corrupted does not actually know what the Magnus is. He could probably guess because he's missing. Right, he's not there. He's probably close by. So he's just standing back. He doesn't want to. He knows he's gonna get got if he tries to go in. Moira is Roman. She's trying to go top. I'm not sure if going top is play here, but you know, I'm not the expert here. I'm a mid-wars player, so.
Basically mid, it's not that easy to gank, like it's a Pebbles, but Pharaoh is actually level 6, that's not really bad.
That is pretty good for someone who's
Oh, they're gonna mess with up.
Moira's there. So they get a stun off of the stun off Monarch. As soon as that happens, can't do anything, just 4 people. But still, the Soul Reaper managed to get away, which is still, I feel like a pretty good, pretty good from him. They only got 1 pick, all of them had to TP. They do get the deny, which isn't optimal, but still, that means top lane did get that tower in the end.
That was really good coming from Legion's side, but I think Hellborn side did a mistake there. Monarch W'd Soul Reaper in the tower range. He was getting hit by it. And Pharaoh saw the opportunity and just went for him.
Yeah, and I mean the good follow-up from the team. As soon as he had something, instantly everyone's TPing in. You saw, like basically the second the wall of mummies went up, everyone just TP'd in.
Yep.
And that got it. It's pretty good. Let's see. FA I think is going to try to get Magnus. Corrupted sees that, TP's out. Right now, that Soul Reaper is still like level 8. We can see he's not. He doesn't have the most that much. Okay, no, he has a good amount of GPM. We can see FA though is still by far the one with the most GPM, just still farming, trying to hit that point where she can kind of just solo the entire team basically.
Yeah, basically what we're gonna see, like the Pebbles getting a PK and then in the woods, and then we're just gonna see like a roaming Pebbles trying to get some pickoffs. Probably don't Corrupted or Moira.
I mean, that's pretty similar to Newerth. Pebbles, he's good when before he gets PK, but as soon as he gets PK, it's kind of a big turning point for him. He has to just keep jumping in and getting these really good initiatives.
Top lane.
We can see Pharaoh getting the Soul Reaper trapped in the wall. Did he go a bit too early? Because right now he's getting stunned, he's getting hit. However, Pebbles has the haste rune. They're going in. Mark tried to help that was your teammates right there. Did not work. Mark's, I think, gonna go down right here. Yep, gets hit. Did not manage to get the combo kill. Oh, what a nice stun from Magnus, managing to hit 2 people at once. Yeah, so what do you think about this this engagement right here?
This engagement was perfect, made by Pharaoh. It was almost similar to the last engagement from the Pharaoh. As you saw, Pharaoh ult is in, Mummy as well. His team has like 4 TPs, get ready to engage, and it was perfect. But right there, Legion got a little bit lucky with the Conquer stun on the Pharaoh, on the Soul Reaper, sorry, which really made him like easily to kill Soul Reaper.
Yeah, and we saw the Conquer was also hitting some of the Hellborn heroes there a few times. He stunned one, hit some others, and the Hellborn didn't get any. They didn't get denied by Conquer. They didn't get the neutral kill, which isn't that great, but you know, still amazing. Like you said, amazing initiation from Pharaoh.
From Pharaoh, yeah.
Yeah,
right now.
For a second, I thought he had done it too early, but no, he lived. So
Who? I'm sorry.
I thought Pharaoh did his initiation a bit too early, but no, he did it like perfectly timed.
Oh yeah. The only downside to that fight was Forsaken dying that fight, unfortunately, to Kraken.
Yeah, that is true. They do want to keep him alive as much as possible.
But we do see an early PK by Pebbles, which ports bottom, well rotted.
And he dusted.
So we're probably gonna see like a push tower here. And
Soul Reaper still farming. As you said, he's just getting those neutral creeps.
So we're probably gonna see an initiation here made by Pebbles. Oh, they're touching each other.
They both touch each other, but they just don't know that any of them are there.
He gets a haste. So we're probably gonna see fight bottom if Hellborn side decides to defend the bottom tower. But I think Hellborn side is okay with the trade. Oh, they're porting them, right? Okay.
They're trying to defend the tower.
So we should be ready for a bottom fight. We see Kraken trying to engage.
Going in. The teams are going in. Oh, with a nice stun on the Kraken and getting 2 of them. Right, they're chasing and trying to get that FA. FA's trying to TP out. Are they going to see what she's doing? They do not see her, so she's out. But Pebbles goes in, tries to gets the pick on the Monarch. And then manages to just run away with that haste rune.
Yeah, he decided to be greedy with that haste, which is super okay if he lives, which he did a good job killing Monarch. And I think
works.
Yeah, I think with that kill they just stopped the push bottom.
I think that was a really good pick to get, because you just made him immediately back off, which means they're probably not gonna get a tower. And if they do, it's going to be right now with Newerth.
Yeah, I think that was okay from Legion side. It was only Icor and, if I'm not mistaken, Magnus died in that fight. Which is pretty okay.
Yeah, Magnus is kind of the guy that was supposed to. They kind of wanted Dying Maker is also the tank, and the tank and the support. So I think those two dying is probably the best. It's better than the FA or even the Pebbles.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, we're gonna see an engagement top. Magnus goes for Soul Reaper, gets ulted.
Yep. Oh, but Magnus I think is gonna fall here. It's gonna get hit by tower. Yep, there he goes. Oh, Pharaoh misses his wall of one. He's on the Kraken, but he still manages to get him in the wall. And he gets the pick at the end. FA's helping the push. I think Corrupted here is bot lane is trying to get that tower. Also trying to get farm. Trying to desperately get back his GPM just to be able to buy better items and help the carry. Help carry his team. And you can see the initiation right now. Monarch manages to protect herself. Wall Mummies goes down. Oh, Moira ult stops it, but she's gonna go down. They're trying to heal her, trying to live, and they survive. Icar does fall there by the tower. Pharaoh lives, and more importantly, Pebbles and FA stay alive. So those two are still farming. They did not die. They're getting the picks.
That was a really interesting fight.
Yeah.
It started awkward with Pebbles trying to stun both Monarch and Soul Reaper.
Yep.
He missed the stun, but Moira being there almost saved him. But it's just too hard to get out of Pharaoh. Forsaken volley. It's really hard.
It was a bit too late. Too late. I mean, Monarch did try to I don't think the Hellborn side is like mechanically playing badly. Like I saw Monarch manage to use her Chrysalis just as soon as she got chucked, mitigated a lot of damage. But here bottom we're gonna see a fight. Forsaken got caught. Is she gonna go down? Yes, she is going to go down. Corrupted keeps chasing the Pharaoh, and Pebbles gets the pick on the Kraken. Corrupted backs off, doesn't try to keep chasing the Pharaoh. He probably can't get him. Nice follow by the Pebbles. Pebbles been doing pretty good. He just even when he loses a fight, he still just shows up at the end and gets a pick. He's always finding a good opportunity to get fixed, which is good. That's I think what Pebbles should be doing.
Yeah, but their Forsaken died, which is not helping them.
Yeah, that was bad for Legion.
Cause what you wanna do is protect your Forsaken until she gets Shrunken Head, so she can sustain the fight.
Yep. And I think she's getting pretty close to that Shrunken Head. So I think 1,000 off from it, and she does seem to be going that item. She didn't get Abyssal Skull. What do you think about Abyssal Skull?
Abyssal Skull is at the moment the best lifesteal item.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it gives you base damage and armor as well. It's 15% lifesteal, which is the same as Whispering Helm, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
So right now it's more cheap. It can get upgraded to Sinners, which is really good.
Yeah, utility item.
The base damage is just about everything about that.
Yeah.
If you upgrade it to Sinners, it's 20% base damage, which is huge.
Yeah, that is insane.
Which is huge, yeah.
Especially if you go, instead of going straight behind, you go with stab items. Which is exactly what FA wants.
Oh, bottom lane.
There it is. Kraken gets the initiation, gets the ult up on the Icar and the FA. But the FA manages to get her ult off, and Icar protects the FA, so she's fine. Pharaoh manages to block them off. I think he still might get picked right there. Yep, I wonder if there's going to be more initiation from the Legion side. Yes, they managed to get the Corrupted. Pebble goes in, but Moira manages to stop the initiation with her ult. Oh, Magnus doesn't manage to get his ult off. And they get the DFA. And Pebbles, I think, is also going to fall right here. He's trying to juke, but I don't think it's worth it. Oh, maybe? No.
Oh my god!
Or maybe not. He might get it. He might be able to get out. And he gets a what a play. I didn't think he was going to do that. What a play.
That was huge.
Yeah.
He activated his inner Sunk Bob, and he managed to escape.
Yeah, great use of Hatchet, great use of PK and the trees right there. Managed to get out of the way. TP at the right place just so that they can't see him and they can't get that last auto attack on him.
Yep, that was a really great play, but it's not gonna last long because as you can see, we see a Sword of the High on the Soul Reaper, which is probably a mock.
You sure it's not gonna be the other item?
No. Yeah, we're probably gonna see a mock on Soul Reaper pretty soon, and that's not gonna let them do those kind of plays. It's gonna keep canceling the PKs in the fight, which is also gonna boost his farm by a lot.
Yeah,
but that fight, Moira was the MVP with that ulti.
Yeah, we saw, like as you said, Moira early game wasn't doing, like, did some good work. Don't get me wrong, but like wasn't doing like insane work. But late game, it's just like I can just ult and just turn fights constantly.
If you think about it, if Moira has a big ulti on like, let's say, by absurd 5 people, Kraken can just ulti in the middle of the Moira ulti.
Yeah, and
it's a really great setup skill for fights, but also a good. Oh, we're gonna see a fight mid.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe we're getting set up.
I think they're planning on taking Conquer.
Yeah, we want to get Conquer first.
The Legion, they're not sure. They're not sure they're doing this.
Yeah.
But they're team smoked right now.
Are they gonna know they're doing? Try to get it. Not fast enough, but Magnus gets him some on the Monarch. Pharaoh. Oh, he tries to get the Moira up. Does not get anyone instead. FA puts down the ult. Is just stuck in that Kraken ult. Just keeps trying to auto attack, but she's getting stunned. She's getting shut down. Pharaoh, same thing. He's getting shut down. Can't do anything. Magnus get a pick on the Monarch, but unfortunately falls right after. Iker lives, but that's the only person on this team that lives. Yeah, I think, I mean, I can see the Hellborn are doing a really good job shutting down the FA.
Yeah, Kraken has been using the ultis on Forsaken almost all of the time, which is his job. Good job, Kraken.
Yeah, he's doing a good job, you know. Yeah, I mean, we saw a pretty decent initiation. I mean, the Magnus tried to initiate there, but I just don't think he managed to hit the right person. Also, it was right after the Congo got hit. I'm not sure what you think. Do you think that was a fight that was worth taking after the Congo got picked? Should they just try to run away after?
I think it was basically too late for the Legion to go back. They had no vision around Kongor. They didn't know how what was the Kongor's HP state. And, they just took a gamble.
Yeah, and they were a bit too late. Okay. Bot lane, we see there's 4 of them. I think they're gonna try to get some picks back. Oh, the Moira and the Kraken don't see them. So I think we might see a pick match. He gets the stun. FA puts her all down. Crippling volley. That guy just dies and just nothing he can do. Moira does a smart move and just TPs away.
Yeah, that was the right call for Moira. It's just keep the ulti for now.
Yeah.
Keep the ulti. I'm dead already. Don't save me.
Yeah.
Probably that's what Corrupted said.
Yeah. There's nothing. Even if she put down the, even if she did her abilities perfectly, Corrupted was still dead. There's nothing he could have done.
Oh yeah, that was just delaying his death. It didn't matter. We're probably gonna see a Behemoth's Heart on Soul Reaper, which is that's the main build on on Soul Reaper on the on Lunar tier or Thailand. Oh, this is Kraken.
Pharaoh going with, I mean, Kraken trying to get the initial, not the initial on the Pharaoh, just picks him. Pretty good initiation. That PK we can really see just doing work on, even on the Pebbles too. PK is just such a good item. TPing, getting the initiation, which makes the carries just able to stay alive.
So we're seeing Hellborn gaining advantage slowly but steady from Legion side.
So yeah, I can see that equal kills, but clearly Hellborn has more money, more XP, more farm. So what do you think Legion should be doing right now? What do you think their plan should be to try to like flip this game around? Because right now I can see that Hellborn seems to be the ones winning.
Yeah, the Hellborn has the advantage right now because they're really strong together and they have a really good good timing. It's gonna be hard for Legion because I don't see them winning a fight 5 versus 5 right now. So probably we're gonna see a lot of trying to split push and try to get some pickups on the Legion side. But as you can see, they're running S5 Hellborn side, which is really smart. They don't let them the chance to get a pickup.
Yeah, there's no one farming on his own getting picked. Because they know that's exactly what but Pebbles gets the initiation, does the chuck stuns 2 people. Are they going to get their perfect man just to run away here? Kraken counter initiates, gets the FA, gets the Icar. Is Icar going to fall here? Yes, she is. Pebbles, TP's away. Yeah, I mean, this is exactly what you just said. Basically just shows what you just said. The Legion just can't win a fight if they initiate. They just can't. They tried. That was a good initiation, don't get me wrong. I think Pebbles did really good. But they just don't have the damage. They just don't have the farm to really compete right now in big fights.
No, basically what Legion wants is to pick off and Monarch not be around.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only way for the Legion to try to do something. Because right now, they're like pushed to the wall. They're gonna sit around their side.
Yeah, they need to do something that's gonna turn this game. Because right now the Hellborn is just. I mean, they're playing really smart. I'm not gonna say it's over right now. That's up to the teams to decide if they think it's over. No, what we see, Kraken gets the initiation on the Magnus. Just so strong. I think they're might try to push top lane, get the barracks. Those man just get the push, bot lane. I'm trying to delay just enough time. They won't have the Magnus for this fight, so I don't know if they're actually fighting the Magnus, but they're really waiting for the Magnus.
No, I don't think they're gonna fight without Magnus. Probably they're gonna go like when he's maybe close to survive to respawning. But
FA's trying to show up later right now. We can see she dusted. She's just standing back.
Oh, we see Pebbles and Forsaken really behind. They're gonna go for the Monarch.
Yep. Oh, are they gonna get the Monarch? No, Moira managed to save her. They're still gonna try the Monarch. Just like that. FA though, Kraken's just on her, can't do anything. Kraken's just getting away too strong, but he gets picked by the Pebbles and comes right back.
พี่บอกตรงๆนี่มันทางของพี่เด็กๆไปน้อง
falls here. I think, yeah, they're gonna keep pushing. They got the racks. That's a pretty. I feel like Legion didn't really manage to do a good defend very well here. They didn't stop the push, even if they did get the carry and the mono.
Yeah. This is really hard for Legion to like take the fights on, because if you look at the Hellborn side heroes, it's almost impossible to like control the fight. As you saw, they go for the Monarch, Moira is there. And I think if they went for the Moira, Monarch would be there.
They need to get both of them at the same time, but...
Yes, I think that's the most optimal scenario you could have.
Which, really, I think the only person that could actually make that play happen would be Pebbles, because Monarch and Moira never... Or they're never grouped up. They're never going to group up. They need so they need the Pebbles to do it, to use his chuck to group them up together so they can get the pick here.
Mm-hmm.
This is on Pebbles to see if they're going to get this. However, we can't discount the Kraken. The Kraken always just shows up and just beats up the
Yeah, so we're gonna see a push on the bottom lane, and I'm actually curious how are they gonna respond to that, because Soul Reaper has really tanky items, and he's gonna be like super in front. He's not gonna care about being hit.
Yeah, I think once he gets that Frost Field, he has a bunch of armor, and he can just make FA just barely do any damage with the rocket. Kraken gets the English on the Pharaoh, and just like that. It's basically having a hook with the Kraken.
What not a lot of people know about Frostfield, it also slows down the attack.
Yeah.
It's 30% attack slow on the Frostfield, which makes Forsaken attack kind of slow.
Yeah, it's
gonna help a lot in fights.
Calculated. So I think it's a total like 40% if you use the its ability that it does for attack speed slow, which means that most carries, even agility carries, just shoot like once every 2 seconds for a bit. It really cuts down their damage.
Yep.
It's I think most initiators or anyone that can stay in a fight usually, like at least in mid wars, usually you want to go. It's just too good of an item. Oh, we can see Josh. They're getting in, they're trying to get, but Moira just saved her. Pharaoh counter initiates right now on the Moira. He's trying to get her down. They're not able to get hits, they're just being supported. I mean, you can see Monarch here, they're trying to get him, Magnus and Pharaoh, but they're just not able to kill her. She's just unkillable. Pebbles doesn't get the pick without just one shot would be enough, but it wasn't. And there is the CC. So the win goes to the Hellborn side. Also for Lunar tier.